condense the sets and the motions. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's fun. And the run actions from under center, the play actions.
Phil, can you talk about what you're doing with UPMC Children's Hospital and why that's important to you, being back home especially?
Yeah, so we're doing a fundraiser. It's called 5 for Kids. It benefits the NICU at Children's. You can donate at www.givethechildren.org/5forkids. And we're going to raise $100,000 for the NICU. My little brother was in the NICU there, and so he was in and out of Children's Hospital for a few years. So it was nice. I went with Byron. We went to Children's last week. We're going to hang out with a bunch of the kids.
How much have you raised so far?
I think we're like 20-something right now.
I mean, is that something, when you freak out about NIL, but I mean, this stuff has allowed you guys, I'm sure but like you're getting involved in these sort of, you're not the only player, there's been guys that, especially kids the last few years that have been more involved in there. Is this sort of like an ancillary benefit of that stuff? Just that the visibility is much higher for the players, you're able to get involved in these projects and really bring attention to it.
Yeah, I think it's something cool. Like, it's something really cool to do. It benefits the kids, we're going to see the effects, and I just count it as like a win off the field that we're doing this. It's a fun thing to do, really.
You committed to everything a long time ago. Did they, once that happened, did you not hear from, verbally, did you not hear from any of these guys? Did they just sort of let it go? Or was there still some?
There might have been some communication with other schools, but I was just very committed to Notre Dame.
What would 2023 Phil Jurkovec tell 2016 Phil Jurkovec? If you had advice to give yourself, got what were you, 17 or 16 years old?
Beat Reading in the state championship in basketball. Love to have done that. Don't let Troy Fisher run QB sneak whenever he was at Central to beat us. And then, I don't know, I couldn't have planned out how college has gone for me, but I don't regret my decisions, and I think I'm fortunate for the way it's played out.
Do you feel like you still have something to prove?
Yeah, I think you always have something to prove, but I've showed that I can play. But really, for me, it's just a personal thing. I want to be able to see how good I can be, and this year gives me the opportunity.
Can you tell us about your efforts with Children's Hospital and the things you're trying to do NIL-wise and giving back to the community?
Yeah, so we've got a fundraiser. It's called 5 for Kids, and we're trying to raise $100,000 for Children's Hospital. It benefits the NICU, so all the money goes straight to the NICU. My little brother was in the NICU. He was in and out of Children's for a few years, so it's something that's personal to my family, and we really want to give back, and this is a good way to do it.
What do you remember about that part of your life, just all the things, having to take care of your brother and watch him go through that, how it impacted not just your family?
Yeah, I was young. I was a little kid, really, but and I got bounced around with the family members. I remember how stressful it was for my parents. Whenever you have a little baby, like a little kid who's struggling, it's tough. And he had all these tubes. He had a nurse at home for a while, so it was different.
I imagine that led to you wanting to say, hey, I want to make sure that families are going to this and have more backup behind them to deal with.
Yeah.
How old was your brother at the time?
Well, from whenever he was born, how old was
your brother?
It was
from birth?
From zero, from birth. He was born at 2 pounds. And, it was really for 3-4 years of his life. He was on steroids, and he had a nurse at home for the first couple of years too.
You doing good now?
Yeah, he's all healthy.
Both Kasparovich and Signetti said you're a different guy on game day. How are you a different guy? What do you do different? What turns the switch?
Man, I I guess that's fair, but because it is different, practices are not like the game whenever you have full tackling and they have to bring you down. But I don't want to be labeled just a gamer because I do put in work to this. I don't just show up on game day and try to make something happen. But I think there's just things that you can't replicate in practice, like the full-on tackling, the scramble drill stuff. You can try to simulate it, but you can't directly replicate it.
You're not afraid to kick butt with your voice once in a while, either in a huddle or in the locker room. You know, just be a leader.
Yeah.
Show guys the way.
Yeah, you have to speak up. I think that's the position.
What is your style leadership? Is it the guy who you rally everyone around you and you want to lead more by example, and then when it comes, it's like, hey, let's get it now?
Yeah, I think lead by example, but leading by example doesn't mean that you're completely quiet. You have to speak up when the time is ready.
How much easier?
Is there a different feel this year because you're home than it was at, the other years you played at other schools?
Yeah, I feel good about it, really. I feel comfortable with the offense, having been in it already for a couple years. I'm confident with the players I have around me. I know we have talent, and it's just fun to be in this environment. Like, you're here at the Steelers facility, yeah, it's just like a really cool environment. I think this is a great football environment here. It's like a factory.
How do you feel about your receivers? Because you got two guys that have been here and are used to it, and they're ready to the ground. There's more freshmen that are coming here. Patty said one of them might end up being the third option that's
Yeah, we've got a lot of talent in that room. I think they're going to be set up for years, but there's also Day Brown. I don't know.
But he's still new to the team.
Yeah, new to the team. So they look good, and it's going to be nice to have some competition there.
You made the decision to transfer to Pitt pretty quickly after you jumped in the portal. How much of a factor was being in Frank Signetti's offense again, where you had so much success?
A really big factor. Having known the offense, I knew exactly what I was getting into, so yeah, that's a huge factor.
And you had one of your best games of your career against Pitt in 2020 when you were at Boston College. What do you remember from that game? I think you had 3 touchdowns to Zay Flowers. What do you remember from that?
It was a really fun game. It was weird because it was during COVID. There was nobody in the stadium. We had like cardboard cutouts, but it was just really fun. We went into overtime. It was like a hard-fought game, back and forth.
I remember that game. I was in the press box, and I think it was like you were kind of still getting used to Boston College was still getting used to you at the time. And you on court, I think it was like a 50-yard touchdown pass. And I remember people in the press box who covered Boston College. He can do that? And I was like, well, I mean, if you paid attention to high school career, you would do that. But what part of your game do you think will surprise people about you now that you're with Pitt in Frank's offense? Maybe something that you feel like you haven't showed enough.
I haven't shown enough.
Or that you haven't had a chance to show as much of because you've had to make a lot of adjustments.
I think lighting up, like completions. We're going to be able to hit the deep shots, and I think that's something that we'll go to. But all the underneath completions, just running the offense and getting in and out of the huddle, being very crisp. Having been in this offense, like truly running it. Now that I've mastered it to a point. I mean, not haven't mastered it. There's always more to go, but I feel really good about it.